Hey.
Did someone ask me how I'm good, thank you. No one ever asked that back in these scenarios. I love this. We got every flavor of white guy up here tonight, you know. Cole is the poster child for male pattern baldness, and Jeremy looks like he's been wearing Osiris shoes since he was 14. Like, this is... And I have a mustache and ironic t-shirt. So, like, you know, it's every single flavor of white man is up here right now. I love this place, dude. They have a Home Depot bucket as, like, a centerpiece on the table over there. I'm not even fucking kidding you. There's tools in it, even. If you need to do something after this, if you need to fucking fix a sink or something, you can come to the Rusty Gator. They'll get you going. I love the name, the Rusty Gator. Our gators are so tough, we left them outside and they got rusty. That's the Rusty. Metal oxidized the iron and it became rusty. It's the Rusty Gator. Fuck yeah, dude. I am excited to be here. I'm excited to just be in Indiana. I was living in California the last 3 years, pursuing my dreams of stand-up comedy, and I just couldn't take the city, so I left. I also got wildly famous, so I had to get out of there. You know? It was a problem. Jesus Christ. No, I'm glad to be back, though. I was very naive before I moved there. I thought that being from Indiana would be like a cool, fun thing about me. Yeah, no, it led to more questions. Like, someone asked me if Indiana was on the East Coast. No. Someone asked me if Stranger Things was based on true events. Yes. Some of the questions, like, kind of messed me up, though. Like, remember one time I told someone I was from Indiana, and her response was, "What is that?" And being the proud Hoosier I am, I'm like, "That is a state." And she was like, "I don't think so." And we're so nice here that when she said that, I was like, she's probably right. I'm probably wrong in this scenario. I'm actually from Ohio, I think. I misspoke, sorry. Now I'm back. I'm back with my favorite group of people in the world, the Rednecks. Can we get some love for the Rednecks? You were wondering why I got so quiet when you mentioned pegging. That was the answer. Okay, that was why I got so quiet. I do love rednecks. I think that they're one of the smartest groups of people in the world. I have a lot of Yeah, there you go. I mean it, though. I really do mean it. Very wise people. My papa, he was a redneck. He gave me advice all the time. Like, I'll never forget what he said right after his stroke. And that's good advice, folks. Like, he said that, I was like, someone's been reading Eastern philosophy. That's pretty in touch with himself, it seems like. I think they're one of the smartest groups of people in the world. I'll be honest, though. I also think they're one of the least cultured groups of people in the world. It's safe to say. I'm not joking. I got a good example. I have an uncle. He designs weapons for the U.S. military. He has a master's degree in mechanical engineering, an IQ of 140, wears glasses sometimes. By all metrics, this man is a genius, right? He's a genius, but at the same time, he has never seen a parfait before. You know, that's like, I don't know if that makes him stupid, but like, you've never seen one before. And I found this out because I ate one in front of him. I was eating it, and he was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "This is a parfait, Dan. It's got yogurt, granola, fruit in it." And the only new information he learned that day is I'm gay. That's all he had that day. You learned what that was. I learned you're not supposed to show another man fruit in Indiana. So it was really a learning experience for everyone. I used to, we like gay shit, I'll tell some more. I used to I used to tell people in California that like there were a lot of gay people in Indiana, and they didn't believe that often. Because, you know, it's a red state. They're very surprised at that. But like in my experience, growing up, that's where I'm from, and it is very gay. You're spot on, sir. Growing up, at least, like it seemed like a lot of things would make you gay. Like having shot a gun before, fucking gay. You know, fucking gay. Have you ever sent hearted a text message? That's gay as hell on the scale. Some don't even make sense though. It's like, has your dad ever said "I love you" before? Yeah. All right, you're gay and he's gay. That's how that works. Like, I didn't even say it though. Like he said it. I was just on the receiving end. They're like, yeah, that's why we fucking are calling you out, man. You're on the receiving end of things. So that's fun. I've always identified as a straight guy until I started working in this restaurant in Los Angeles. Nothing crazy happened. I just realized I was getting a little too excited when the dishwashers there would call me Poppy. I'd go to the back, I'd need something, they'd be like, "What you want, Poppy?" "What you want, Poppy?" "Poppy, what you want?" "What you want, Poppy?" Well, it was a knife, but I think I want a spoon instead, if you know what I mean. And he didn't, because that was his second language. So double entendres weren't always his thing. I got him Rosetta Stone. Cool. I am trying to date more. But a lot of women my age think that men are creepy. And like, they're not wrong, but like, compared to older generations, my generation is fucking killing it, dude. We're absolutely killing it. Anytime they think I'm creepy, I'm just like, have you ever asked your grandparents how they met before? Because they will tell you the most romantic true crime story you've ever heard. And they're all essentially the same story. Everyone's like, well, I met Bud when I was working at the ice cream parlor. He was 30 and I was 15, and he asked me on a date, and I said no, because I had algebra homework, but he was persistent, you know. He'd call my house and immediately hang up when no one answered, and he'd leave these cute little notes made out of cut-up magazine letters on my front door, and I don't know what changed, but one day he came up to me and he said the same thing he'd always say, "Go on a date with me!" And we've been married for 55 years since. Very romantic. I feel like a double text, maybe not that bad, ladies. Maybe it's not the end of the world, you know? I'm trying to be a gentleman about it. Cool. Let's see, like I said, I lived in Los Angeles. There are a lot of homeless people in Los Angeles. And I like homeless people. Not like as a concept, but like as individuals, you know? Like, not like, yes, another unhoused person. But they're like, you know, they experience things. They're worldly to some degree. You know, they get every side of like the human emotional spectrum, I feel like. And you never know what they're gonna say either. Like one night, it was like 2 a.m., I was smoking cigarettes outside my apartment, and I had a couple tweakers approach me. And I knew that they were tweakers because it's like the bottom half of their body was controlled by Michael Jackson. Like, it was just like, "Hey man, how's it going? You like to party?" I was like, "I'm good, thank you though, thank you. I'm just smoking my cigarette, appreciate it though." That's that Midwestern niceness I mentioned at the very beginning of the set, the same Midwestern niceness. And they're like, "Well, if you change your mind." Me and my buddy over here, we're gonna go behind that 7-Eleven. That one right there. And we're gonna have a circle jerk. And I know, like, I'm a messed up person, because when he said that, I was like, "Sir, that is disgusting, get out of here." No, my first thought was, that is geometrically incorrect, okay? A circle jerk, really? There's two of you. That's a line jerk, all right? throw me in, that's a triangle jerk. You need at least 5 people for a circle jerk. I don't think you get the logistics of your operation. I don't want to be a part of it. That's not what I said. What I actually said was, ooh, I'm tired. And then I said, maybe next time. And then I killed myself, because what the fuck, guys? That's not the right answer. That's the wrong answer in that situation. I have a lot of homeless interactions. I once had a homeless guy tell me I look like Brad Pitt. Shut your mouth. I have not gotten laid from that joke, but I hope I will someday. No, he did. He told me I look like Brad Pitt. And 2 things happen when a homeless gentleman tells you that you look like Brad Pitt. The first thought is, that is the greatest compliment I have ever received. And the second thought is, what kind of homeless is this guy? You know, there's a whole... Because there's a spectrum, right? There's an entire... Like, is he just down on his luck right now? Or, like, does he call cars the N-word when they come by? Like, where does he lie on this spectrum? So I tried to pry it out of him subtly. I was like, hey, like, what's your story? Like, how'd you get here? And he was like, I don't know. I was like, that's not helpful. So I just straight up asked him, I was like, hey man, are you crazy? And I'm happy to say that he told me to lick his pussy and then he ran away. Which is not a yes. So, you know, jury's still out if I look like Brad Pitt, is what I'm trying to say. If anyone does, talk to me after the show. Anyway, I also had another interaction with a homeless woman this time. She had all of her, she lived by my apartment, and she would spread out all of her stuff on the sidewalk. And she had a lot of different things. And I remember one time I was walking near her one afternoon, and when I got a little too close, she yelled, "Get away from my shit!" And they're smart people. They're very smart people, because if anyone knows me, they know I love stealing water bottles full of corn. It's like, that's fine. You got 47 hangers in a bindle? Bring it here now, all right? I need that. Shopping cart with 3 wheels? Mine, please. So I stole everything from her. No, that's a mean end to the joke. This is a fun audience. Jiminy Christmas. I'm getting real tired of targeted ads, and they're like getting a little too good nowadays. Like I said, I moved back here recently. I was pursuing my dreams of stand-up in Los Angeles, and I moved back, and I live with my parents currently. And shut up if you were rude. It's more normal now than it's ever been. But as soon as I got back to Indiana, like, all of my targeted ads are now like to go join the army or to go back to school. Like, they know that I need guidance, basically. That's how good they've got it. They're like, this kid, throw a bone. I also freak me out because, like, they know me, like, almost better than I know myself sometimes. Like, I'll almost, like, think something and then it's there. And the scariest part about that is, as of, like, the last month, all of my ads are now for schizophrenia medicine. What do you know? You know, like, what do we... And I mean, they're everywhere. I'm telling you, like, they're on billboards, bus billboards, Spotify, Apple Music. A German baby breaks into my house at night and sings about it to me. And at this point, like, I think it's a sign from God, right? I think what he's trying to tell me is that I have to kill my neighbors. That's the answer, right? That's when the commercials will be over, when they're dead. And if you think that's weird or incorrect, just know that little singing German baby told me, and he's a baby who can sing, so he knows what he's talking about. My name's Ethan Hamilton. Thank you so much, guys.